Hey there, Postal here. So today I'm taking out, well, I need to earn a Lambert. What is a Lambert? I need to earn 400 capture points while flying a multi-role fighter. The great thing about earning the capture points with a multi-role fighter is you can earn them from defending or from attacking. Yay. But that being said, you need to do it in a multi-role fighter. And I've decided to take out a very special fighter, in my opinion. It's special to me because I've got a special pilot in it. As you can see, we've got Mary at the helm. And she is going to help me hopefully get a Lambert. Hoping in the first go. We shall see. The good thing about a multi-role fighter is, you know, the capture points don't need to be by, you know, killing enemy planes. Although we'll certainly do some of that. But on top of that, we are able to get these capture points by dropping the bombs, dropping the rockets, right? And so it's going to be really important that we're utilizing that. I've gotten plenty of Lamberts in planes that I did literally no ground damage to, but I'm in a plane that is really going to rely on its ability to drop bombs and rockets. So let's see if we can do this here. Go. Did I get all those? I did. We still got the bombs, so let's see what we can do with these bombs. Should be able to drop one right there and right there. Let's see what that does. Does exactly what we want it to do. B-17D, B-17D, ooh, P-38L. That's exactly what we're trying to earn right now. B-17D is basically a TOG 2. It's just asking to get killed. It's really what it is. Is this guy coming towards me? Oh, this guy's coming towards me. Is this guy coming towards me? He is now. People tend to forget this thing's got a million freaking guns on it. They're not the best 50 caliber machine guns, but there's 8 of them, so you don't need them to be the best. This is a quantity over quality kind of thing, but I mean, hey, we'll take it. Who am I to argue? Let's see if we can capture this sector real quick, and then move on to their... anywhere. Go capture whatever we can capture.
A rocket has reached the target. Enemy objects damaged.
Oop, there's a multi-role inbound, and we might be in trouble here. So the thing with the Lambert is you can't die to earn that Lambert. Oh no. Mistakes were made. Let's nose down. We got it. Good. I'm gonna get killed here. Hopefully not too bad. I've got lots of boost. Let's hope that my boost will get me away. Tail's knocked out. Wings knocked out. I don't need a tail and a wing to go fast, though. So this goofball's chasing me here. He just doesn't want to let me get my my Lambert, I guess. Alright, so let's turn the other way. We will need to capture this sector. A lot going on over here. Luckily we've got speed in in spades over something like a... Hey, my tail's knocked out again. Unfortunately, I need to knock this guy out. Even with my tail knocked out. See if we can knock him out while he's not paying attention. The answer is yes. Whew. Yeah, Lamberts, any of those kind of missions, Akamatsus, McGuire's, Campbell's, it's all like, do whatever you can to not die, because as soon as you die, it resets the 400 point counter, right? Can we get this guy? He's going so fast compared to us. So the answer is no. We can probably get this guy. Maybe not. We get this guy. Maybe so. There we go. Stuff is hurting me. Excellent. We're up on points, but again, the purpose of this is not to get a win even. The purpose is to try to get frickin' Lambert without killing myself. Fortunately, the P-47 is not the most maneuverable plane in the world, as I'm sure you're aware of. I don't know why my bullets aren't actually doing any damage to that guy. It's magic. Oh no, I might be in some trouble here. Yep, I'm definitely in trouble here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Getting lots of assists, but no kills, it feels like.
We are controlling the military bases.
Alright, so we've got the military bases. Yay. Let's go defend the sector, actually, real quick here. Oh, my wing's out. I didn't even notice that. There we go. My wing and tail. Poor little Jug has been completely decimated here. See if we can't defend this sector a little bit. Gotta watch out for that bow fighter on top of it. We're probably gonna lose this sector no matter what I do here.
Be advised, a line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be
Yep.
unable to provide
My
support.
timing, as ever, is impeccable, so we'll turn her back around and try to capture it. Knock these guys out while we're here. Doesn't help our capture points, but does, you know, kill wily ground attackers. So there should be some... 1 second, we'll get some heavy fighters unloaded here. There they are. Ah! What the... That doesn't seem quite fair.
We cannot support you any longer.
Doesn't seem very fair at all.
Do you copy? Over.
Oh, this is all going pear-shaped very quickly.
In sight. Keep it up.
Literally everything but my pilot's been knocked out in this particular match. It's because it's Mary, and you're not allowed to knock out Mary. What can I do here? Let's see, I can drop a... Never mind. Glad I didn't drop a... There we go. Can I rocket a... Got plenty of rockets here, so I'm actually going to toss all of my rockets here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, because they are relatively weak rockets. There we go, perfect. We still haven't earned the Lambert, though. That's disappointment incarnate. Oh no. There's a heavy fighter inbound. I'm gonna be in trouble here. F7 this thing. I'm out of boost, so I'm probably dead here. Yep, and he's catching up with me. Trying to dive down. Trying to dive down, doing anything here to survive. Please, oh please. Somebody kill that sucker. Yes! F7 to the rescue! I'm on such low health. Let me get out of this sector.
The enemy is almost defeated.
Mario is the last guy. I'm at 300 capture points. Not quite enough. Skin of my teeth kind of stuff. We're actually losing, so I'm going to win this game. I need to try to capture this sector relatively quickly. I don't think I'm going to actually survive this whole thing. Got some bombs. Let's see what we can do here. Got a wing legend of all things. Earn the Lambert. Right at the end, earned the Lambert. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm glad I got it done in one mission. Let's head back. My goodness. And of course, Mary didn't let me down. Unfortunately, I let Mary down. We weren't able to win that particular battle. If we would have actually gotten a Gabreski there, right? Yeah, 10 and 7. So we had 13 kills and 8 ground targets killed. We did complete the final mission for stage 4. But the important part was me getting the Lambert, right? There are a ton, and I wish this guy, I know Sage well enough anyway to know that I wish he would have left me alone because it would have made my life a lot easier. The P-38L was doing really well on the enemy team, but I was able to handle him pretty easily. So anyway, you can tell I'm really excited. I'm glad I got it in the first battle. I love these kind of battles. It literally came down to the last like 3 seconds, right? At least for me, not to get the win, although obviously those are exciting when I'm not doing missions. But for me to earn this particular mission came down to the last 3 seconds. Right? So let's do a quick review of the P-47B. This Tier 6 American multi-role fighter. This is on the Thunderbolt line, obviously. This is Thunderbolt. So it's got more air-to-ground capability than the Corsair line, typically. It's typically faster, but typically a lot less maneuverable. This is pretty good altitude performance for its tier. Pretty good airspeed. You saw that I was easily able to pull away from zeros. Luckily, like I was in a 0, because otherwise I'd probably struggle versus any of the other high-speed fighters for sure. I've got Mary Loveheart here in my as my pilot. She actually adds some nifty specials to this. I don't think you're able to get a hold of the female pilots anymore. But one of the things you might have seen this pop up, it does double ground damage when I am basically doing a max speed dive. You'll see this pop up and you'll do double damage from your rockets and bombs. The other universal skill that she gets is Eagle's Wings. This increases the engine thrust and the boost duration by 10% on a plane. So it takes the place of Engine Guru 1. On a plane like this that has really good airspeed for multi-role and has the ability to do pretty darn good ground damage, boosting both of those up is certainly a good thing. I've also got Demolition Expert, which I recommend for any multi-role or heavy fighter. Well, most heavy fighters. Any multi-role, ground attacker or bomber, anything that's going to be consistently doing ground damage. There's a lot of heavy fighters that don't. So you wouldn't necessarily want to use this Demolition Expert, even on something that has bombs that's a heavy fighter. But a plane like the P-47B, where you really do, what separates you from other planes is your ability to do ground damage relatively quickly. As you saw there, we were able to just squeeze in a Lambert. Would have been a Gabreski. Ah, man. If I had known it would have been a Gabreski, I mean, I couldn't really do anything else other than try to win, and tried and lost, but oh well. Still catching my breath. One day I will specialize this plane. Very soon. But that's the P-47B. I actually quite enjoy this plane. It's not overpowered by any means. I'm not even sure it's technically a strong plane, but I have fun in it. I guess it's pretty strong. You've got 8 machine guns here. Very short range, but as I mentioned before, sometimes it is quantity over quality, and this is definitely one of those situations. You've definitely got the quantity with the machine guns here. My next mission is going to be 2,500 capture points. Yeah, so I've got what, 3 days left to finish the missions for the P-38L. Started really late in this month. Had a couple vacation 4-day weekends where I was out of town. So really, I've only had about, like, no joke, probably 10 to maybe 12 days to try to complete this, and I'm trying. Now it's to the point where I'm like, in the beginning, it was like, I'll do what I can do. Now I'm to the point where I better freaking do it. Like, I've put the time in at this point. Like, it'd be annoying if I got to, like, stage 5, part 3, and wasn't able to complete it. So, Wish me luck. Let's open up this crate and see if we got anything special out of it. It is a standard crate, I believe. So I'm not going to hold my breath. Ooh, long-range gun barrels. Can't go wrong with that. Fire extinguisher system. I'll probably sell that. I really don't use fire extinguishers very often at all, and I definitely don't use premium ones. So, yeah, I'll almost certainly sell that. So that's actually I want to talk about really, really quick here at the end of this video is the depot. Sell the stuff you don't use. You can get millions and millions of credits back from that. Not necessarily aircraft. Obviously, you know how to sell aircraft. But down here on the right-hand side, you can sell your consumables. Technically, you can sell boosters. I don't know why you would. You can sell materials. No, I don't think you can. But you can definitely sell consumables. Like I just mentioned, I don't use a lot of the consumables. Basically, any of this premium stuff, I don't use. So, if I'm not going to use it, I'm not going to sell it today, but I'm just going to show you what would this all add up to. We've all won consumables and equipment and all that stuff. If you're not going to use it and you're scrounging around for some credits, well, go in here and sell things that you're not going to use. Whether it's the consumables. If I sold my consumables right now, just my premium consumables, I'd get 2.1 million credits. That's not bad. It doesn't necessarily impact me because I've got all the planes, but this is something that I would do when I was doing the initial grinds. If I'm not going to use the 97 emergency engine restart systems, let's sell it for 300,000 credits basically, right? And so you can do that kind of stuff. Let's say you've got equipment that all I do is I fly ground attackers and that's all I fly. I'm never going to use certain equipment. Well, you can go in here and you can sell it. I'm not going to sell any of my equipment. Can you sell modules? Yeah, you can sell modules. My cats are attacking each other. What does that mean? Well, this is like airframes and engines and weapons that you might not necessarily ever use again. Some of them you will. A lot of the planes have crossover engines and weapons, guns that might work on a Tier 7 heavy fighter, for instance, or a Tier 8 multi-role fighter. So you might not necessarily want to just sell them wholesale like you would the consumables. But you can go in here and you can sell a lot of airframes that you might, the initial airframe that you get on a particular plane because you're never going to use it again. I highly recommend if you're going to do this that you go line by line to make sure that you're not selling something that you didn't mean to sell. But I mean, there's a bunch of engines here that obviously I'm not using anymore, or that were the stock version of a 57mm cannon, for instance, or the stock airframe on a Key 162 Mark. So Key 162 Mark II. Do I need that? I don't know. I'd have to double check. But the fact of the matter is, if I did literally sell everything that I'm not using anymore, the stock Tornado airframe, I could get 8 million credits. I bet my paycheck that I wouldn't want to sell everything here. I'm sure there's things that are still going to be being used. But you have the ability to go line by line here and see if it's something that you can keep or need to. In fact, I guess I didn't realize there's just not compatible with my aircraft. That makes it seem like it's pretty quick and easy. I've done this actually recently, so mine's only showing up at 300,000, but you might have a couple million lying around because you've got the stock airframe lying in your depot and not even really thinking about it. So I just wanted to quickly touch on that. Easy way, obviously it's a one-time deal, like once you've sold your consumables or your stock parts, it's not like you can do that every week or anything like that. It's something that you can do every couple months or once every 6 months as you continue your grinds. But it's something you can definitely leverage rather than selling an aircraft that you want to keep for the future anyway. Selling an aircraft and then buying it back is a huge waste of credits. So rather than doing that, see if you can leverage some other things and take advantage of that. Sorry about that little diversion. Hope that gives you a benefit. Hope you enjoyed this particular battle. Really wish I won it. Should have won it for Mary. But otherwise, keep on grinding out there. Keep your fingers crossed for me that I can get this P-38L before, everything falls apart. Bye.